Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Monday. I'm Loomis, and the others should be joining us shortly. Let's connect to the realm and see where we are. Refill my mug before I start. As I correctly reasoned, trying to do anything else would make the game immediately load. Whoa! Okay. Yeah. Please get to safety. So. Okay, well, I'm just gonna sprint to bed. I don't understand where he was trying to get to. Yep. You out, kid? Kiddo? Where you at? You want a cookie? He's jumping on the bed, huh? Also closing all the doors in my face. Who's a farmer friend trying to get to then? What are you doing up here, buddy? Why? Huh. I think this might be a good spot to build something I'm thinking of. Maybe I build out the same stuff as the station so it doesn't look out of place. Okay. So I'm thinking of building an observation tower with a bed and a cartography table in it, just next to the station. Mostly because putting a bed right next to it will make it easier to make zombie villagers resurrect and bond to this village. Yeah, I think probably on the other side. And a cartography table, just because we really need more cartographers. Yeah, I'm going to need materials for that, so he's off. Guess I should get to work. Let me see what I've... Is anything stored that I need to think about taking back? Trapdoors? Why have I got so many trapdoors? Okay, well, let's take these things and needs to go back in there, I think. Yeah. One of these in there just in case. Take the planet. Off we go. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of bricks is what I'm gonna need. Fortunately we have got mountains of cobblestone, so it shouldn't be too difficult a resource to acquire. And all the wood and stuff I should be able to get out there. So that shouldn't be an issue. For flooring, I guess? Those fences over there, right? I'm gonna have stairs around the outside of the tower, maybe. In which case, there should certainly be a railing. Got a bunch of fence posts in storage that need using up. If we have, I might go get them. I think, is it oak or birch fence posts I've already got there, because it'd be good for them to match. I didn't think to pay attention to that at the time. Cluck. Oh. That kind of ruins my theory, since I don't... if we named the iron golems, they'd stop teleporting into places that they can't get out of. Since several of the named ones are now in there again. I think iron golems being places they shouldn't be is maybe something we're just gonna have to live with. So we need to smelt some of this. Oh, I need to go pick up my cat, don't I? She's at Vault Zero. You know, I should really keep the ladders if I'm doing building work. Trapdoors or the slabs, I think they can stay. Okay, we've got tons of fences. I was gonna say let's go with birch, but I don't know that there is much birch over there. It's oak and spruce? I think oak then. Yeah, I'll grab a whole bunch of those. I shouldn't need anywhere near that many, but put some of this in the furnaces. And then I will call it a night, I guess. Excuse me. You okay there, Fudbit? Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's go get my cat first. Still got some birch fences. Oops. You know what? Maybe a few of them will be nice. Maybe we can have a mixed effect, where like the stairs are oak, but the upper level is birch. Soothing sounds of the train. Is there anything more relaxing? Hey kitty. Come on, ambulance. It's safe now. Cats are clearly related to Enderman. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now I want ender cats that just leave a trail of purple sparkles constantly. Their cat behavior will otherwise be unchanged. I feel that would be sufficient. Well... Oh. There as well. So, oh yeah, I need regular stone to make stone bricks. I assume the table is the best place to do this. I don't think it needs to be smooth stone. Actually, stone bricks. Yeah, it's not like stone bricks and smooth stone bricks. We're good. Cool. All good. I mean, that's probably enough to be getting on with, I suppose. Yeah. Get some glass if we've got it in stock. Oh, I've got glass panes, which is probably what I want. Do you have any doors pre-made? It's a lot of oak doors. I think these will be enough. I think I'll be good with what I've got. Let's head out there. Actually, I'm gonna need a lot of stairs. Hey Noellen, how you doing? It is indeed a lot of stone bricks. I am planning constructions. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some stairs. I mean, obviously I'm gonna need about as many stairs as I need railings, aren't I? Even if I can make them in the field. Guess I can chuck the berries into food storage as well. Yeah, how you doing there? You having a good day? Everything alright? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. No complaints. I actually thought we had more stairs than that. I think my brain passed all the different kinds of stairs as just stairs. Well, I could easily take a stack of oak logs to save me time. Let's go with that. I've got loads. Cool, no worries. Yeah, I probably won't need anywhere near that many bricks, although I tend to underestimate how many a construction goes through. We've got the stone to spare. Worst case scenario, they can go towards the next train station. What I might need is a load of dirt. Yeah, I think I'll manage. I don't think that's supposed to be, Oh, I put them into storage, I think. Is that what those rails were for? I had a bunch of rails in my inventory, which... Why is there a lead in here? Which my brain passed as being leftovers from... I'm completely disoriented. Yeah, this is the right one. My brain passed as being leftovers from the resurrection chamber, but I think we're more likely from the flood. But yeah, I put them in the navigation chest. Oh, I got many torches. Oh well. Can't expect me to remember everything. I mean, come on. My bed, for example, I've still got that one that I borrowed. Where's my actual bed? No idea. Didn't even think about it until this moment. Could be anywhere. That is not the right link, right? But wish you take your role more seriously. forget the other map. Like something nice to look at. Oh well. There we go. Right back remembered what day it is. Whoop. Pitch blackout. Don't like any of those noises I'm hearing. Used to all the way over here. Is more valuable. Whoop! Sir, I'm gonna need you to remain 60 feet away at all times. Stay behind the white line. If you don't see a white line, you should just keep walking until you do. A whole bunch of birch out here. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't be able to find any. Stupidity, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna need to clear some space here. Use this as the highest point. I need to put some other stuff into a store chest till later. Huh? Who's squeaking at me? Huh? What? Away from now. Just have a little bit of space to work with. Those are a problem for later. So you use a carved pumpkin to make an iron golem normally. Can I make an evil iron golem with a jack-o'-lantern? We do often feel that the iron golems aren't evil enough. Like they could be a bit more sinister. Yeah, so that's not keeping any afloat. This one might have to go. Don't worry, I will replant. I am friend to environment. Probably end up with a few saplings for this. Okay, well, I'm going to need some soil to build this out with. Saplings. There we go. That should all crumble now. Inventory is full again. Why didn't I put more stuff into storage? Okay, let's go put these saplings somewhere so they can grow. And that'll clear up a space for some dirt. All these fields here, there's plenty of room for a few saplings on the edges. Are you stuck? No, you're good. Cool. Have some seeds. Widen this lovely pond.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Bungie. Caught the intro. You did. Right at the start. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for dropping by.
Hey, Bungie. Hope everything's good.
How are we doing, Loomis?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Excelente.
How are you today?
I'm alright,
Good.
Loomis of fail says ZZZ.
Of course, as always, hope both of you are having a good day. Thank you, Bungie. Yeah, it's not been bad.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's really
kid's
good.
grown up.
Yeah?
Ah, he's an adult now.
Nice.
Do that tomorrow.
That was,
Neuralon
That's
says
fast.
ZZZ.
But it's not been a bad day. Work. You know? About as ever as work is.
Yeah.
Patcher, doing patcher things. And then he's not a great job. But he likes standing at the window, apparently.
Okay.
Don't know why, he's just stood at the same window, just staring at it. But yeah, how have you been today, Lewis? You had a good one, a bad one, an intermediate one?
Pretty good one. Did some cooking earlier.
Oh, nice.
Made pasta.
Did you post it in the exclamation mark Discord?
I did. And then Badger posted a comment saying that the picture was a bit blurry and he didn't like it.
He did. I believe he said it. I wish you both a relaxed evening. I'm going offline for today. Thank you, Bungie. I hope you have a nice evening as well.
Yeah, have a good night.
I honestly don't blame you for getting offline for a bit. I think it's probably healthier. Yeah, thanks for dropping by.
I've never gotten offline, and look at me.
Huh.
What's going on, kiddo? Yeah, not sure what he's up to.
Just kind of stood staring at that window, isn't he?
Yeah.
You were doing it at night and then still doing it at morning. It's like he's stuck.
Ooh. Kids these days don't remember how to use doors.
Oh, did you solve the shutter problem, by the way?
I think so.
Okay.
I dug a. Well, maybe it doesn't work from the inside. No. I dug a little trench around the entire building, so there's no points where they'd be able to jump in.
So they're not going to try.
Hopefully. They wouldn't be able to make these jumps even if the shutters were open, so in theory, they shouldn't path that way. Oh, he's off.
Hey!
He was probably.
Is he heading determinedly for the boathouse?
No, he's walked to a different window. He's just kind of wandering all over the place. I guess it's not work time yet.
Ah, makes sense.
Oh, he's outside. He keeps stopping and looking at me like, "What do you want, Dad?"
Are you following him around yelling at him to get a job and cut his hair? Because that might be why.
Pretty much, yes. Oh, It's on his way. He is a mason. Nobody here wants to become a smith, apparently. Yeah, that anvil is cursed.
Get there in time.
Yeah.
Maybe the next villager will.
Yeah. So there's plenty more out there to rescue.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, now that we've got 2 of them here, we might start seeing wild iron golems.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would be good.
Yeah.
Take a bunch of stuff just in case. Repairs first, then tunnel. And of course you're gonna have a new village. We're gonna have a village to name, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're gonna have a village to name, aren't you?
A village?
There's that village on the south shore of the inland sea.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you know, it's gonna need a name in case it ends up on the network.
Yeah.
They really need to fix it.
They're all going to be on the network eventually, right?
That's the plan, or the theory at least. I've got some ambitious, but as yet unstated railway plans, but it'll take a long time. They're not even that grandiose, but still.
Train station in every house.
Yes. Coupon snap and torches. Just got a note, have we?
Food-wise, no.
Yeah. Change of priorities, then I'll have to sort it out.
Let's have some stone cooking.
We can't eat that though.
When you get hungry, you'll eat it.
Change your mind if you get hungry enough.
It's actually a bit claustrophobic. Make it bigger.
No fuel either.
Oh.
Important business I thought, and I've got to waste my time with this nonsense.
It's a poor thing.
I've got none of the fuel. So, to have this haters.
Sorry?
Said what to harvest first. Potatoes.
Yes. Always the correct choice.
Then bamboo. Then railway work. That's the plan. Then we go, oh, and there's great gouges in the field.
Oh. Don't worry. There's plenty of diamond hose in storage. I was prepared for exactly this eventuality.
Field. Me. Did we decide that there was no use whatsoever in green taters?
Yeah, I think so.
That we can't even use them for a potion or something, can we? This is...
Not that we're aware of.
Getting dark, by the way. I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah. I'll head to bed.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
Hey, kitty.
I sort of like that there's something that's completely useless if that's the case.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of like, oh, what a waste. But at the same time, I sort of like there's something we just can't get any value from.
Yeah. Could use them as food if you were next to your desperate.
Well, that's true. Poison, you saying? I mean, that's like you could do the same with like raw meat, like raw meats.
Yeah.
Don't get as much good out on it, and then I think it's only chicken that poisons you actually, or has a decent chance to poison you. Compared to the others, and you can eat rotten flesh as well.
Hmm.
Though that is like guaranteed to poison you. Therefore, seems kind of pointless. Unless you're just doing a thing.
If you're in
One of every...
If you're in severe danger of starving, it might save you. 'Cause it won't.
I mean... Oh, I see what you mean, because it would... Yeah, the poison can't kill you, right?
Yeah. Whereas the starvation can.
Yeah, that's true.
And you won't. And since you start healing below a certain level, you won't burn food healing the poison damage. So it'd be an unhealthy life, but you could survive like that.
Just.
Yeah.
Waiting for a mean look to do your in.
Yeah. Oak floor and spruce furniture, or spruce furniture and spruce floor and oak furniture?
I think, for me, I think spruce floor.
Spruce floor.
I
Yeah.
think it looks quite nice. It's just my own opinion and is in no way prescriptive.
Works for me.
Yeah, the combination of Tyson's devices and bamboo really did make a difference to our way of doing things. So.
Yeah.
Transformational. I don't know why that's got stone in it, but alright.
Yeah, Tyson was the inventor of the Industrial Revolution here.
That's quite a thing, you know.
Yeah. We were focusing on our agriculture. We had grander designs.
And the union of those two things is what we've built our wealth and power of.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say, I mean, I don't know, I mean, well, perhaps it's impossible to say, but I think it's a fair thing, that I might not have come up with the solution for the bamboo thing had Tyson not built that device.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Entirely plausible. I mean, like, the reason I'm building the science labs is to have a place to experiment with devices.
Yeah.
Like, we could be just now getting to the point where I build a place where we start to discover stuff like the contraption.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, because assumedly, regardless, you would have done it, come up with a place where we could experiment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might, yeah.
Like, it's been on
Whatever
my
is
mind for a long time. I've just had other things to do first.
Yeah. So we might only just be inventing that kind of contraption.
Yeah.
And think how widely they're used.
Mm.
Even if the egg farm didn't catch on.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
Inventors and not winning them all. Do you know what I always feel sorry for?
Mm.
Richard Trevithick.
Yeah.
He's the bloke who invented the steam locomotive.
Huh. And nobody's heard of him.
Yep. Do you know when he invented it?
I don't.
1804.
Hmm.
That's very early.
Yeah.
Like, I know obviously steam engines already existed, right?
Mhm.
But to be like, I can mount that on wheels and have it power itself.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, they just, I mean, they worked, they just didn't work super well.
Yeah. This is
Partly
often-
because of limitations of the time. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, as is often the case.
Yeah,
Not just
But
enough to
that-
make it, you've got to make it practical.
exactly. He built about 3 or 4 first. You know, between I think it was 1804, 1808, and 1812. And I think there were another one as well he built.
Yeah.
But part of the problem was there weren't rails strong enough to hold them.
Ah.
It's when that came about, when they could make the rails strong enough for the weight of them,
Mm.
that they started to be a lot more practical.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately, he died penniless.
Uh,
It's a shame.
yeah, don't like to see it.
He's just one of those like hapless blokes as well.
Yeah.
Like he builds these steam engines and they break the tracks and they never quite work like as well. They don't work so well that people are impressed with them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like he kind of builds them and people are like it's a nice novelty, I guess, rather than being like, "Ye gods, this is groundbreaking." People just kind of treat it as novelties. Like, then he's got a great idea. Excuse me. He got a great idea to catch people's attention by exhibiting them in London, like on a little circular track, and you could pay like a penny or whatever, and ride it around this track.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea. But the track kept breaking and it kept derailing the thing. So then they'd have to wait and close it while they repaired the track and put it back on the rails. So people just got fed up with it and didn't. Like, it was a huge thing when it first opened. There were huge crowds. Like, they put a fence around it so you couldn't see it without paying. Huge crowds, but then within a couple of days, people stopped going because they were broken down all the time.
Yeah. And when something like that's new, you just don't have the data to make it good. It's the thing.
Exactly, yeah.
So somebody else looked at the stuff that he'd done, was like, ah, yes, with this information, I can vastly improve. He just
Exactly,
yeah. That luxury wasn't there for him.
yeah. He was inventing them from scratch. No one else has ever done it. No one else had thought of it though.
Yeah.
And all the other ways in which he was hapless, like struggling in the UK. He went to South America for a bit because they were starting to get mines and things there. And he went there, and then whatever mine he was working at didn't quite pay out, and he ended up running out of money. And he ran into another British engineer who was making a living in South America, Robert Stevenson.
Yeah.
Made his fare back to the UK.
Yeah.
Just really nice. Probably two of the greatest engineers who's ever lived. Just happened to meet and one of them helped the other out. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Robert Stevenson will come back a few years later and work with his dad, who had made a name on railways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in the end, when Richard Trevithick died, his funeral was paid for by the workers at the factory he worked at. Because he worked as an engineer at the factory.
Yeah.
And yeah, they clubbed together and paid for his funeral, and the workers carried his coffin. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
They must have liked him enough.
Yeah.
I've seen replicas of Trevithick stuff. Some of it looks really familiar, and some of it looks odd.
Yeah.
Stuff that they refined. Didn't quite do like the way you'd done it. Let's just redistribute some of this. I want to sell some of it. Let's redistribute. So? No? Don't want it? You got that? To them? Yeah? Good. Excuse me. Thank you. Redistribute the wealth, comrades.
Right.
Do you buy potatoes? Sorry?
Yeah. Put that into the building I'm making at the right level from the outside. Okay, I think we round the corner on this. And then we start with the next row of stairs.
A man without a job. Get a job.
Unacceptable.
Outrageous.
No freeloaders in our village.
Exactly. Get a job, you hippie. No, we don't have the idol here. Four emeralds. I feel like we used to have more emeralds than that.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure I must be misremembering.
Wait, like a... Wait, I thought the, had a full bank.
Yeah, we had like 5 or 6 stacks, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Hmm. Normally that implies I've been on a spending spree, but I don't remember that.
More worrying than usual.
Yeah. Although I did buy a whole bunch of name tags, didn't I? Because we thought there might be multiple zombies. Those aren't cheap.
Brew. Maybe that's where money went.
Yeah.
That's all my money. Did we buy more saddles off of the master leather crafter?
I don't think I did. You might have.
We've got
Sounds
some
like
emeralds
something you
together.
would
Oh,
do.
and an armor novice. Nice.
Ooh.
Looking for anyone who wants to buy coals, since we've got quite a bit. You and this armor a journeyman does. Care to replenish, sir, that I may tell you more? He has, well done. Good man. Plugged in all the coal I'd got.
I should be wearing a harness to be up here.
If you're not going to scaffolding.
Well, I've been building stairs as I go. I'm having to build above them to have something to rest the stairs against. I don't know if scaffolding would go this high. Ah! Well, I didn't fall all the way down. He says that. I think I'd know about it if I fell all the way off of this one.
I bought us 2 more saddles, by the way, just in case.
Ah, good stuff.
So more coal. Also, where is he? Just saw the butcher. He trading coal, I think. Ah, so I've made us a few more emeralds.
Nice.
Harvested the taters. Some I sold, some I redistributed. A great number I've kept in store ready for cooking or in the process of being cooked. We need more fuel, so that's next. Sold all but 6 of the coal. Got. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought for a minute we'd got no arrows.
Oh.
Thankfully, that is not the case.
Quick question.
Yes.
Restraint, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Depends on the context, though.
Wondering whether this tower is tall enough or not.
Oh, if you're going to then make it taller.
Cool. One more floor.
Like, as a general rule, restraint's good. But if it's like, is this building too grandiose? Then probably not. Pretty big, I guess. I wonder if people are gonna rate or me. Tear it down, start again, understand, do a good job. I love that future. It's just so unreasonable, I love it. Got a decent number of saddles there. Could do another chest actually if that was full.
Oh!
Fall off the roof.
I did. To a frankly disappointing amount of damage.
Hearts, storms.
Hmm?
Hearts,
Oh,
storms.
No, I lost hearts. I didn't lose any storms.
No. A kid!
Ah!
There's a kid!
Hooray!
Kidda! Hey, kidda!
Telling me starts working in the cartographer's house on Tuesday.
Well, we got one. That's something.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hearts, but only the one kid, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, kidda. One is better than none. Need a cartographer who sells item frames.
Yeah.
The damn it of us. Start exhibiting things in stations.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Like imagine if every station had a clock,
Mm.
so you could tell before you set off if you were in mid-journey, whether it were night or day. Imagine if every station had a map of the local area.
Yeah. Just think of it.
It's all possible if we get the stuff. Progress.
Progress at any cost.
Exactly. Ah, I forgot to reset the thing. At every cost. Said before, I really liked the London Olympics 2012, whatever, opening ceremony. I thought it was really well done, because normally Olympic opening ceremonies are just, here's 10,000 people drumming in sync.
Yeah.
Here's 20,000 people dancing in sync. You know, it's impressive, but you know, it's the thing. It is what it is. And then although there was a fair whack of that at the opening ceremony, the 2012 Olympics in London, they also told a story.
Yeah.
It was, the story of, I guess, the UK in a sort of sanitized and fictionalized sense.
Yeah.
And you'd got a rural idyll, and then the big tree that the village was built around, and that they were all playing cricket and dancing around and such, was felled, and then it was all all the greenery was stripped away, and factories were built, and all the villagers playing cricket, etc., were replaced by people at work.
Hmm.
And then you've got the capitalists, I suppose, in the sense of owners of capital.
Yeah.
In their frock coats and top hats, stood there looking really smug and pleased. It was all rendered like really good. Kenneth Branagh, actor, director. He directed Thor, the film Thor.
Yeah.
If you don't know for anything else. Played Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Did it very well. He'd got it. Like he'd got the mannerisms and everything. Some people said the only problem was his top hat maybe needed to be taller. If possible. Favoured a tall top hat did Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Also, what a hell of a name that is. Isambard
Yeah.
Kingdom Brunel. How do you even come by that as a name?
Mm.
I accidentally sent the thing away, I didn't mean to, I just got stuck in a hole.
I can't believe I built this ridiculous tower, and when I fell off of it, it only did a heart and a half of damage. Like, it doesn't even feel worth it.
Fountain.
Mm.
You didn't nearly die.
No.
Is there any point in building a tower then?
Exactly.
If it's only doing that, that's really, to be honest, what's the point?
Mm. That's what I'm thinking. How to make this more lethal.
Exactly. Like if no one dies in the in the construction process, was it really worth doing?
Mm.
Indeed, what was the point if nobody died?
Yeah. I suppose it's the visual aspect. I believe this this work to be a beauty on par with the Eiffel Tower itself.
Oh, wow. So people don't like it much.
Yeah, nothing but complaints.
I love the fact that how the world thinks about the Eiffel Tower and how the Parisians think about the Eiffel Tower. It's
Yeah.
just so different. Also, I'm sure we've said it before. I love the fact that it was supposed to be temporary.
Yeah.
Like, it was just kind of an engineering flex, weren't it? It was
Yeah, pretty much.
hey, look at this thing that we can do. Isn't it impressive? Look at it. Look at it.
It's, supposed to show the potential strength of buildings crafted from iron. And the specific high quality iron that they were selling, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. It's an advertisement, is what the Eiffel Tower is.
Yeah.
It's a giant billboard.
What is supposed to happen, of course, is you talk about how it's can only be made out of this, really high quality iron and all that.
Mm.
And then the person says, and where could I get such iron? You
Yeah.
go, well.
I don't understand why this is happening. Why am I able to climb over fences now? Have I gotten taller?
Falling off the structure elongated your bones.
Mm. Oh, this high up the gravity is less, so I've stretched out.
Ah, of course. I meant to do that, I meant to do this. Press. Furnaces. Run the furnaces night and day. Then they chucked one of these wooden swords in a mill. Burn that too. And all the things. You chat, by the way.
Oh, hi Caleb. How are you doing? You having a good day? Sorry, I was entirely absorbed in fences, as I often am.
Understandable.
They're just so fancy, you know?
They are that. They're very fancy.
And yet, do I have enough fences?
Almost certainly not.
To get into the spirit of the Victorian kind of projects and just add a bunch of fences that serve no purpose and don't need to be there because it shows that I can afford fences.
Exactly, that's it. Because you can.
Yeah.
There need be no other reason. It's like, I mean, I like it. You know, if you go on like I went on some work experience once to a place that got some trams, or like stuff about trams. And the guy, when I first went, like, took me around and he was showing me everything and explaining how it all worked and why these things, you know, why certain things were where they were, etc. And he flagged up how elaborate a lot of the stuff, you know, just the trams, which are just urban mass transport, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And he flagged up how, you know, they've got brass handles and like the light fixtures had got like proper little glass shades on them. They're all shaped and everything. And he's like, and he kind of said, they kind of had to do this stuff. Like, if you didn't put that on, people would say, why aren't they doing that? Like, have they run out of money? Like, are they cheaping out because they broke?
Yeah. Lose all your investors.
Like, it's like very unnecessary. I love it. But I like it. There's a lot of like unnecessary fancy detailing. But again, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Some more food. So when you see one thing I always remember is I used to watch, as he was a popular television personality in his own way, Fred Dibner, who is also in some ways a controversial character because he had some, shall we say, old-fashioned views.
Yeah.
I can't really vouch for him too much. But then again, I guess he was also an old man. So old man has old-fashioned views is perhaps not the scoop one might imagine.
Yeah.
Old man who built a career out of talking about the Victorian era has old-fashioned views.
Hmm.
A shocking twist.
Yeah.
Bonus of fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
Well, one of his programs. They did a few. Like, he was a steeplejack, you know, someone who repairs chimneys and other tall structures.
Yeah.
But he was on like some local news once. Look northwest, I think. Because you're from Bolton.
Yeah.
And I guess the way he presented himself, people were kind of interested in what he was doing. And he ended up on more television stuff, and you know, by the end of that, that's what he did. He retired. But one of the things I remember him doing was looking at like Victorian architecture. I think was the program called something like Steam, Wheels and Stone or some crap, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
And he was at a Victorian sewage pumping station, right?
Yeah.
And the building was beautiful. Like it was a brick build, you know, typical brick building, but with they got some, you know, like details around the windows though.
Yeah.
And then it got, you know, all these nice carving, like structure to it, nice details, and some you know, the patterns inlaid in the bricks and stuff. It's a sewage pumping station.
Yeah.
That's what they've done. That's what they decided to do. They're going to build a sewage pumping station, but no one will know. And like you went inside, 'cause it's one where they've kind of preserved it. Like it is still connected to the sewers, but they've preserved the building as it was.
Yeah.
And like inside, all the tilings, you just got really like the walls are all tiled, but like with really nice tiles and like, there's decorative brickwork in there and all. It's a sewage pumping station.
Yeah.
And like you wouldn't know. It's only like obviously they would know, the people who were there to man it, but operate it, I should say. But it's only if you sort of go down, down into the basement essentially, is where you've got all the machinery. That's all sealed off by hatches. So upstairs, no idea. And it's only when you get down below that there's all the machinery connected to, sewers. In fact, near us, there are a number of examples of Victorian architecture. I grew up in one. But that aside, I can't remember. I don't even know what it is now. But it used to be the headquarters of a local business. If ever we're around there, I'll point it out. It's in town. But it's just needlessly nice. Like it's a brick building, but it's got like stone lintels decorated with like the company's name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They didn't have to, but I'm glad they did. You can reach the barrel containing wagons from where you sit at the platform while you're on the train.
Yeah.
I'd love to claim that were deliberate.
There we go.
The railways normally run at an efficient pace. But there's a section when you're heading out towards Tyson's Marker, when you go down that hill, and you don't have to pick up some pace there.
Yeah.
Your rate shift on. If I remember rightly, there's a village on the south shore of the lake, isn't there?
Yeah.
So that'll need a name.
Take a banner out there as well then. Put it on the map.
The stretch between Vault Zero and Tyson's Market, it really is a long one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just riding the rails for a huge distance, nothing. 'Cause it's probably, I guess, maybe similar to the distance between Casenby and Stars on Sea, maybe. Although I think it is further. But there's a skeleton just shot at me. But there's nothing to break the journey.
Yeah. No stops along the way.
And if you follow it on the map, you're like, wow, okay, we really are traveling. Because it's all straight lines as well.
Do train drivers find it offensive if you say we're really tramming?
I don't know, maybe. As long as it's not a reference to buses.
Yeah, maybe trams are like allied.
You lose a lot of speed there. I have to put a bit of extra power on this section. I don't know why, but you do rate slow down. Not what we want.
No. No slowing down. Need to go faster.
Exactly. Come on, shoot faster. Little bit of energy. You know, get jinxed, you'll know that. If you don't, you'll be like, what the hell am I? I do quite like that I built a station functioning in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not exactly in the middle of nowhere. But there's nothing immediate. This is that forward base, I guess, is what it's really there for.
Yeah. It's pretty far from somewhere.
B.
B.
B covered in pollen.
Oh. Is it a
Really?
CB? Yeah, good luck.
True. Yeah. Does the CB covered in pollen promise prosperity and plenty?
I think so, yeah.
I'd see that. I want to make sure that the thing I'm looking at on the map is in fact the thing I think it is on the map. Otherwise I'm going to come tunneling up in all the wrong places. Berries. You know, apart from the constant danger, I think it'd be quite nice to live in the Minecraft world. It's quite pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
The strange villages. Hey, kiddo! 2 kids!
Ooh.
No kiddos! You play safe out here, it doesn't look very safe. Quite dark and ominous, if anything.
Yeah.
What do you do, sir? You don't have a job, okay.
Well, then get one.
Those who do not work should not eat, etc. Ow! Who's doing that? Skeleton. Hidden in an archery duel. Oh, that's a gang. Oh, it's zombie, a villager!
Oh!
I heard him. He's coming at me. I've got a big old problem then.
Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You gotta rescue him. It's middle of the night, by the way, so if you could rest, that'd be real helpful.
You know I said there's a zombie villager?
Yeah?
Yeah. Gonna have a bit of problem with the all rest.
You're gonna have to secure him somewhere. That's okay. I'll catch a train your way. Ambulance, in here. No! Get back here! Why you meow at me? I gotta go! It's an emergency! Oh, there you are. Come on.
Oh, right.
Alright, just wait there then. Fortunately, I have a name tag on standby.
2, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got one here and 2 are back at Kazumbi. So I won't need to stop up at the warehouse.
Oh, nice. Give me a shot. I've got a conga line going on here.
Zombie llamas. Of course, in terms of, you know, rail squares, I could not be further from you.
We just shot the zombie villager. No!
Hmm?
Run! Run! Sorry,
Okay.
kiddo. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
I don't know. You didn't blow up any creepers or anything, did you?
Oh. I refuse. Go. Absolutely swarmed the enemies, by the way.
Okay, well, I've arrived in Kazumbi. So it's...
What was that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, just transformed into a drowned.
The
2 of the zombies doing me.
two regular zombies? It's line
Yeah.
2, by the way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Afraid this plan is a bust.
Yeah.
Alright.
You lost track of him. I'll get him to shelter by dawn. There's not going to be much to be done.
So, also, there was a zombie, and whenever I attack him, I took a ton of damage. What is this new delve?
Reflective armor?
Looks like it, yeah.
I stopped off and gotten a map of this area.
Where are you?
No, I'm still on the train, but I'm not gonna know where you are when I arrive.
Don't worry, I can guide you in.
It's probably gonna be dawn by the time I get there anyway.
Yeah, I've lost him.
Ah.
Found some XP and I think a skeleton killed him. Be gone, drowned child. None of your nonsense today. What a bust.
You're not kidding about that speed up on that slope.
You really fly, don't you?
Yeah, that made my stomach turn.
Alright then, I'm gonna just try and make it back to safety. I can just hear the footsteps behind me, by the way. I said to keep running. Like, I know the way, they don't know where I'm going. If I outpace them consistently enough. And again. Miss me some more. Miss me a bit more. Still missing me. I can see the lights. There's an explosion.
Sorry, but after this journey I've decided that trains are just far too slow for any practical purpose. I will instead be investing my money into zeppelins.
Ah, fair enough. I would have liked to cut a lot of time off your journey.
Yeah. Alternatively, what if we filled all of these corridors with ice, with blue ice, and just shot along here on boats? That'd be faster.
It would actually.
Yeah. Boats are the technology of the future. Trains' days are numbered. The canal is about to be invented.
Go on, zombie child. Well, that was a bust. What a disappointment.
Spent 3 days on the train for this.
Where are you now?
I can see you.
Reinforcements! Hi.
Hey, huzzah! What seems to be the problem?
Well, it's not a problem now. There was a zombie villager. He was a butcher, I believe. Unfortunately, he was slain by a skull. What a shame.
Yeah.
That was a disappointment.
Yeah.
Not got any arrows, have you? I fired off like 40 of them.
Rep zombie villager. Yeah, I got quite a few.
Q. Oh, that's loads, yeah. I knew it was going to be difficult to try and rescue him.
Yeah.
But it would have been possible, I think, if it weren't for skeletons killing him.
Yeah. Sad times.
Can I give you these 8 arrows back so I've got an exact stack?
Sure.
Thank you. How you doing a trail over to the forward base?
Yeah.
Can never remember where the gate is. It's here, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally I do the gates in a different wood so they're more visible, but I was working with limited materials here.
True. It's very accessibility friendly as well. That's what they do with things, don't they? To make them more accessibility friendly. You could ride and take your horse.
Yeah, I could take Artax home. Yeah, I should probably do that.
Well, I think I'll take a break there up very soon. And then resume afterwards and actually do the thing I was wanting to do from the beginning.
Yeah.
Just continue the tunnel. But I needed to get me above ground bearings and that started all those shenanigans. I want to continue the tunnel somewhat as far as that village. Which is why I was saying you'll need to come up with a name for it.
Yeah.
So I was digging this tunnel last week and then got distracted by a zombie villager again. So that's somewhat of a theme.
Yeah.
And I don't know what inventory space you've got, by the way, but I put some stuff in that double chest on platform.
Yeah, I grabbed a few little bits out of it. Take
Okay,
back to
cool.
storage. Guess I'll slide into here. And take the break in here.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I'll see you all soon.
Yeah, back shortly, everybody. We are back. Hi, Badger. How are you doing? It's nice of you to stop by.
Hey, buddy.
Hope you are well. What is the haps, my friend?
Illumus of fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
Who's Neuralin?
Quoth Maryland. Well, now that I've moved all the way out here for no reason, I guess it's time to head back.
I mean, that was a long journey for nothing, I'm afraid.
Well. Ow, 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 ow. My head on the ceiling.
Probably not good for you to do that.
No. Well, at least we can take Artax home.
That's true. Something. Oh, no, it's like you're chuckling to yourself about. Is I can't remember if it ran stream or off. I think it were off. That Badger told us about some scam on some old online game. Some memo or something of the gold doublers, who are just people who pretend to be NPCs that would double your gold. It's so like Nigerian prince level fraud.
Yeah.
They just mess chuckling about it. It's not just me, right? That's really obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, mate. I'll double your gold. That is just like an obvious scam.
Yeah. It's not even believable. You think of more convincing ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me enchant your armor. My level's higher than yours.
Yeah. And you're like, no, I've been conned.
Yeah.
I'll double your gold. I love it. Yeah, you got me thinking about how, things that could have been, as it were. If the world were a different place. And this, this server, obviously we run things as a commune. But if it were like a lot of Minecraft servers where it's, just kind of, not everyone for themselves, but not everyone working together like we do.
Yeah. Mostly people doing their own things.
And then I could have taken up work as a gold doubler. Would it be a diamond doubler?
Yeah.
That could have been my thing. I could have gone around conning people. Give me a diamond, I'll double them. Well, thanks. And then just leave with said diamonds.
Yeah.
Really, this section needs to be replaced with glass, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's some pretty scenery above. And it'd be nice to probably blast that up so you can actually see what you're travelling under on the train. I don't have any, so another time.
Yeah, it's dangerous to our zombie friends as well.
True. Oh, it's not really daylight. You wouldn't really run into daylight, do you?
Okay. Does it run underneath a river? And you're gonna give it a glass roof so you can look up at the fish.
Oh man, that'd be great, wouldn't it? It's just a pit, not a pit. It's like a big column, a shaft. There you go, it's a shaft. Kind of, the line happens to cut across the bottom of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Being a resource doubler relies on you being a higher level than them, doesn't it? So they don't just kill you and get it back.
I mean, it depends whether there's PvP.
That's true, you could just rip people off with impunity.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, kill me? But there's no PvP, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Or if it's one of them where there's PvP only in certain areas. Elder Scrolls Online, which is probably the only one I've really played. You can have duels. You can just kind of, you challenge somebody to a duel and they accept or reject.
Yeah.
And then there is a whole PvP area. If you're interested, it's the entire province of Cyrodiil.
Hmm.
Because the setting of the story, there's a fight over the Imperial throne, so that's played out in game by being the place where it's PvP. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And though it were my first MMO, I guess, I did not fall victim to any gold doublers. Also, I don't actually know what coins are called in Elder Scrolls Online because it's pre-Tiber Septim, so they're not going to be called Septims.
Yeah.
Dragons, maybe? Are they called dragons? They could be called dragons, couldn't they?
Yeah.
But then again, does the Empire only use a dragon as its symbol because Talos? Or does that come from Reem and Cyrodiil?
I feel like I've heard reference to coins being called drakes in
That does seem
Elder
legit.
Scrolls. It might even be like drake for silvers and dragons for golds.
Big on it. And then where do Septims come in?
Or maybe they replaced dragons and drakes, I don't know.
Makes sense. It doesn't sound crazy enough for Elder Scrolls, though.
Yeah.
Like when we say
So
replaced, do you mean that literally erased from time and took the place of?
That sounds
Because
about
that's
right. So the coin,
yeah.
the coins are towers and wheels. Now a tower is more than a wheel, and a wheel is more than a tower.
Yep.
And depending on whether the tower is face up or face down, its value is either positive or negative.
That's more like it.
And if you rotate the wheel, then the shopkeeper also changes.
Now we're getting to it. Well, my armor's all repaired just by mining. Nice. I saw some people in a YouTube comment arguing about Elder Scrolls lore.
Yeah.
And about what was or wasn't canon and whether people were misinterpreting it or not. And someone remarked, if you're worried about like what is or isn't canon, and that, then you are in the wrong fandom, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
To dispute over whether this or that metaphysical nonsense happened. But did time really break or not? Are Alduin and Akatosh the same thing?
Yes. To suggest otherwise would plainly be blasphemous.
Because one suggestion is that Akatosh is the general god of men, you know, the time god of men, as it was Oriel for the elves. That Alduin is the Nordic equivalent, so both is and is not the same.
Yeah. Alduin is Akatosh's projection into the world, because a god can't take full form within the universe.
Makes sense. I didn't used to believe it, but when I played through, you know, Skyrim myself, I wasn't as versed in the mysteries as I am now.
Yeah.
I had not yet climbed down the tower.
As a projection, Alduin both is and is not Akatosh.
And by talking about is and is not, we've come to the crux of it all. The is and the is not, Anu and Padme. The enantiomorph, you see. The duality that underpins everything that Lorcan so hates. You know why there's two moons.
Yeah.
But what if... what if Lorcan and Akatosh are actually the same being? Oh wow, I accidentally just tunneled into a cave and never realised it was directly above me. I'm gonna seal that back up before something drops down. Like, what if Akatosh was so driven by what he did, what the creation of the world did by limiting the power of the gods, that he kind of couldn't live with it, so blamed himself and therefore separated off that part of himself into a separate being that we call Lorcan. Some people believe that. I'm telling you what to believe. I'm just saying that's what some people are saying.
Are all gods Akatosh? Well, everything is Akatosh.
Maybe. So some hold, but I don't know about it myself. I mean, arguably, all gods are part of the Godhead, the Dreamer.
Yeah.
In which case, some fanatics in the First Era were inadvertently right. Now, stories tell of a person who accidentally gained divine, incredible powers, almost divine powers, and who sort of achieved him, but in the opposite way around, so they kind of did it wrong.
Yeah.
So instead of realizing that all of reality is a dream and therefore their place in it, they actually thought that all of reality was a dream and they were the dreamer.
Oh.
That also granted them special powers. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff going on, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
So they had them to manifest in reality differently because they were convinced that they were reality. Which someone postulated online. There's seen as this thing in the Elder Scrolls lore where you can mantle one of the gods, where you kind of gain some of their powers by acting like them.
Yeah.
As they say, walk enough like them and they must walk like you. Could that guy have therefore mantled the Godhead itself and thus gained a control over all of reality?
Yeah.
Like, if you were so convinced that you were the being that dreams of reality, could eventually you have gained its power and mantled it like people do with the gods? I'm not taking enough acid to know. Surely the answer would be maybe.
Sounds right to me. Oop. Dark out.
To a place I can sleep.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Nicely done. I was having a look in the Al Discord. Do that later. But I just have reacted for now. So, here's an Elder Scrolls story for you.
Okay.
I'm lining myself up a little bit further, a little more. In the First Era, I think it was it was in the First Era. There were some fanatics who belonged to the fanatical Alessian order, who were violently xenophobic towards elves. Violently so. Partly because they were founded out of people who revolted against being enslaved by elves, but still, beside the point.
Yeah.
And they performed a ritual of some kind. There was a particular faction within the Alessian order. Some people call it the Elysian order, but it's one E and two S's, so how else are we going to say it? And they performed a huge ritual to separate Oriel, and Akatosh. Anywho, it caused the longest dragon break on recorded history.
Ah.
It lasted for 1,008 years. Although some people believe it didn't last for 1,008 years, that was just a number that the Imperial Council assigned to it at the end, and we're just like, yeah, it lasted 1,008 years. Although the Khajiit claim that they kept track of it. And thus they were the ones who provided the figure of 1,008 years. But mileage may vary.
Followed the moons.
Exactly. Before they said humans did not have the sugar to see it.
Yeah.
Now that means literally, like, you know, you guys don't do moon sugar. Or if it's just like a phrase, like, you haven't got the gammon, mate. I don't know.
You ain't got the sugar, pal.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance when you're playing Skyrim and you come across a book called Where Were You When the Dragon Broke? I think that's the one, because I think that's the one that is about that, and about the, what's called this? It's called the Middle Dawn or something, when the Marukati Selectives danced on the tower in their effort to separate Oriel and Akatosh. Oh wow, what have I told it to? Oh, okay, yeah, the railway can't go any further that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just straight into a chasm.
Yeah. Build a bridge.
Like, normally I would, but it's like lengthways into a chasm.
Oh. Build a long
Ah,
bridge.
frack. Yeah. The frack was because I got shot by a skeleton as soon as I looked at him. Straight on the head. Where's the shoulder? That's not so bad. That is a chasm full of creatures. Need to scout out this route a little bit, I think. Warming with enemies.
Yeah, well,
Let's see, and that's appeared. I can appear. What can I see? A lot of coal. A huge lava fall. Fell off. Caused me out to drop. Like, I was about to do a turn anyway, so do I do the turn here? It's a little closer than I hoped, but it'll do. I need to do it. I need to be far enough along that when I do the turn, I don't just turn into these caves that adjoin the chasm. First, I'm gonna have to thin out some of these enemies. If I don't, I'm gonna get knocked off when I try and. So. Stuff, gold!
gold.
Gold. I can also see all the XP I generated shooting people with my bow so they couldn't shoot me when I'm trying to cross. Yeah, that's gold alright. Fair whack too by the looks on it. Along with a lot of iron and coal, but it's a bit hazardous to try and get it. Damn, there. Railway business is railway business. No time to be messing around. Can't let a little life or death danger get in the way of railway business now, can we?
True.
I don't think anybody
Right.
can drop on us from up here. Something.
Rail must weigh.
We often say. How many more chasms and caves am I going to tunnel under in this section? See that they're there. Oh, straight into another one. Light. Or is it simply a trick of the light? No, it's the next day. The outside world.
Seal it back up.
Let it in. Oh, what a pretty scene. It's one of that next to a lovely lake. Oh no, it's the bend of a river. Still light it up as is our practice, but cool.
Oh.
Well, that's a creeper. Just coming towards me out the dirt. Dodging my arrows. Shit, oh damn. Torch is soon, so I'll have to come back to Kazanby. Taking a lot longer to reach the next stop than I imagined it would.
Yeah.
I guess all the discovering of caves and stuff I know.
Yeah. It is dark out, by the way.
Illumus of fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
I can hear zombies, so I didn't think it'd let me.
Hmm. So Abby made his way home just fine, but Pacho went behind the building again.
From it's a hell of a cool scene. Ooh, alright. It's not quite relaxing about just mining out big tunnels.
Yeah.
Kind of repetitive and mindless. Especially when you got like a really good pickaxe that way, haven't it? It's just kind of melting away from you. Look at those early days, these iron pickaxes or whatever. Oh, it takes forever to break any blocks, whereas this I'm just sort of like pulling the mouse button down and moving the mouse.
Yeah.
They're just breaking away in huge numbers.
Tools we started out with compared to the ones we have today.
Big difference, isn't it? Spooky noise. There must be a cave nearby. Ooh, coal. A lot of coal again.
Yeah.
Loads, in fact. It's a right seam. tunnel to. Oh no, it's okay. I just got disorientated. Full in all, I better come back.
What's full, sorry?
My inventory. My inventory's full and I'm out of torches nearly. Time to head back.
Yeah.
It's currently very unsafe around here. Being shot as we speak.
Maybe don't do that.
Well, there's one section where the line will cross the chasm. Once we've got it all fixed up and the bridge made and everything, it'll be safe. But until then, they're not going to be so. Maybe we having a jaunt down into some of that caves around the chasms to secure the area, put some torches down, what have you. And get that gold.
Do you like getting that gold?
But I'd be loath to do it myself. You know, because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a witch.
Oh.
But I'm back on the railway, so I'm off. Down so much there. I don't know. I'll fix it when I get back.
Both inside today.
Sorry?
They're both inside today.
Oh. That's an end of it. Even had I looked it in the face, I would be away on the railway before it could catch me and kill me. Slow down quite a bit here as well. I wonder why there's certain places where it slows down.
Yeah.
Seeing as the powered rails are equally spaced and it's perfectly flat, there shouldn't be places where it does, and yet there are. What's generating that friction?
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh?
A babby! Babby's babby!
Nice! Hey, third villager in the
Yay.
village.
Yeah.
Nice.
And into all the rooms, checking, jumping on all the beds.
Hey. Lovely. Oh, I bet you get some hella deals with Babby, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I can't sleep yet, but all the villagers have gone to bed. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you must have failed, says ZZZ.
I'll just be a couple of minutes. Currently on the train.
If only there was a system whereby one could tell what time it is before setting off.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Or if we could have a bed in a wagon, and then you could have a sleeper service.
It'd be so convenient.
Like, sleeper trains have never been a big thing in the UK, have they? I guess because we're relatively small.
Yeah.
I mean, they have existed. I think they still exist. I think there's still the Caledonian sleeper. But it's not something we do much, because why would you?
Yeah.
Like in the 30s, LMS's big service was the London to Glasgow one. It's because of the Royal Scar. They did the Coronation Scar. They did the same route in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
That was 6.5 hours. Was the timetable amount of time it took? Like, you don't really need a sleeper train for that. Like, I mean, I guess you could travel overnight and, you know, get there in the morning, but you don't really need to. Gwent Day. That used to be an defensive that I saw a leathercrafter advancing towards me and I went for my bow.
No.
I assumed it was a foe. Because I saw out at the corner of my eye someone advancing towards me. Iron, have we?
Pardon?
Not got a lot of iron.
No, tons of ore. All need smelting.
Probably because of these fuel shortages.
Oh no. Now no one will ever know.
There's a bit of fuel left. Okay, I'm cooking a load of taters at the minute. I was like, let's build up a stocks of food. Don't want to be in that scenario again where we low.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we've got 11 bottles of honey. What did we have? We had 11 bottles of honey, half a dozen bowls of suspicious stew and some berries.
Yeah.
That's not really the situation we want to be in. potatoes. I'm gonna be living off suspicious stew, innit? Do your mischief. Oh, we could do this bit at least.
Yeah, no idea why or how, but I can jump over fences now.
You can what, sir?
Oh, not these.
Did you say you can jump fences?
Yeah,
Well, that shouldn't be possible.
yeah, but only in certain places, and I can't figure out the rule.
That's,
Yeah.
That's a thing that should not be.
I climbed the tower.
That's it, you know now.
Yeah.
You have walked the 5th walking way
Yeah.
and seen that the wheel is but a tower. The tower is I. I don't know if you can see the sky, but what sort of time are we on, Lewis?
Just gone midday.
Cool. Time enough. Be able to reach Tyson's marker before nightfall. If we're later than midday, are we gonna chill at Vault Zero until the morning? But as it is, I'll set off again. You know, I've at weekend and stuff this week, a little bit this week, not much. I've played some games of League, and
Yeah.
like all but like 1 or 2 of them were bad uns. You do have to pick up some speed on that drop. I love it. Yeah, just not good. I mean, like defeats, but that's it. Just people being toxic.
Yeah.
I can probably all but about 2 of them games, maybe 3. I did the best on our team, and I still gained a load of flag.
Yeah.
Why? Like, I mean, it wouldn't be excusable if they were doing it, if I were doing terribly, but when you're doing it and the people who are doing worse than you are going, you're useless, you're ruining everything. What? What and why? People being people, eh?
Yeah.
People peopling. No good.
Yeah.
Ported a few though, so that's something.
Yeah.
The match didn't last very long, she had to go surrender because the jungler went AFK. But we came across the enemy team. Their bot lane was Star Guardian Zaya and Star Guardian Rakan. I was looking for, as soon as I saw that, I was off at Moon, but then jungler went AFK, so we had to give up. It's a shame. Because I wanted that match.
Yeah.
I was, of course, Star Guardian Ari, so it was thematically appropriate as well. There we are. So why slow down so much there? It don't make any sense. Slowed to a crawl. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that turned out alright. Some smooth stone though for the road up to it. Oh, it's almost dark. I'll
Gone dark. So.
Yeah.
Nurulon says ZZZ.
I was ready. So I thought it must be getting late because I've done that lengthy journey.
Yeah.
Indeed the case. Let's run right down this tunnel.
Back to Chasm B. Some smooth stone and back again.
Stocking up on supplies.
Yeah. Building's finished, I just need to connect the road to it.
Ah, nice. Such a hazardous bit of the journey. It won't be when it's all done, but for now it is.
Yeah.
I'm in Minecraft music.
Yeah.
Some of it's relaxing, some of it's ominous.
Yeah.
Comes and goes at random. They were supposed to be working on some big update in May, aren't
Yeah. There's the snapshots coming out. I think it must be getting close.
they? Yeah, I think the mountains one that gives you goats and such.
Yeah, I think so.
When they one coming up that's going to alter the depth of the world?
Maybe.
In which case I don't know if that's going to affect existing spawns,
Yeah.
existing seeds and whatever. So I don't know what I'd do if they, if it were no longer you could play with it. Or your existing world. Because it's happened before.
Yeah.
Maybe there's ways to save the map, right?
I hope so.
Which effort in to lose it?
Yeah.
Oh, this railway nonsense. Torch there, I can't see a thing. Best is to see all those creepers. Oh.
Better to see them than not to see them.
True. What if it's just a see or death kind of thing? See them only when they explode. Also, do you remember when we first dug out the railways? The first railways.
Yeah.
How one of the limiting factors was me diamond pickaxes getting too battered.
Yeah.
Not an issue anymore, is it? Iron repairs itself. Whenever I find coal and iron, it patches it back up. Also, it's got unbreaking. What is it? Unbreaking 3. Which is enough.
Yeah. Yeah, unbreaking and mending is a very powerful combination.
Breaking 3, mending, and efficacy 5. Which is a lot.
Yeah.
Change your tactic when it comes to the next section.
was amongst us yesterday? Did you slaughter many?
I didn't play yesterday.
Ah,
No game yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah, there were a couple of there's a little spate of it being fairly regular, but otherwise it's just as and when.
Okay.
Just when I hear out, really. I hear out. Oh, nice. I mean, I think it's something I definitely only want to play with friends in voice.
Yeah.
You know, good people.
Mm.
I feel like people are people on it if you weren't careful.
Yeah. I played one game with randos, and I have no desire to do it again.
I can see that. That kind of conforms to what I'd imagined.
Mm.
First battle, you know, there's that in Lord of the Rings. This is the first battle of men against men that Sam had ever seen.
Mm.
He did not like it much.
Yeah.
Was that basically? This is the first game of amongst us with randos that Loomis had ever seen. He did not like it much.
Yeah. Getting late.
Thank you for the advance warning. Get to a place where I can sleep.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
There we go.
Hey, kiddo.
Set him to work yet?
It's about time he got himself a job. His chimney needs to be swept.
Exactly. Not a charity, are we?
Mm.
There's work to be done. Yeah, I don't think I'd cope well living underground, like in say a dwarf fortress.
Yeah?
But fresh beyond the surface.
I have to say, that's very shallow of you. Oh.
First thing, you know, I mean, I know it won't be exactly the same, but I've been on tube in London.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, it's being underground like that. Like on the island, I guess it's just like being indoors.
Yeah.
It's fine. That I'm entirely happy with. But on the other end, very hemmed in. Because it's tube and it's all.
Yeah.
It's a very efficient means of mass transport, but big grim, isn't it?
And yet you've built an underground railway.
Yeah.
Could have built it up high on stilts. Could have made a monorail.
I did consider that. Considered 3 possibilities for the railway.
Yeah.
Underground, surface level, or elevated. Underground went out for its safety.
Makes sense.
And it generates resources when the other 2 would have consumed them.
Yeah.
Or merely consumed them.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I just mined a block and then got attacked by a zombie. And zombies plural. And one of them brandishing the very block I'd just mined.
The irony.
That is a host.
Yeah, I just looked over. You've encountered an entire zombie family.
Oh no. Oh, there's a zombie villager!
Oh!
Follow me, son! Follow me! Look at him! Look at him there.
Already on my way back this time. My response time will be much faster. But I'll need to stop off for a name tag.
Look at him with his fancy duds. Wait a minute, he's brandishing a tool. This might be the guy from before.
Oh.
Same ghetto, maybe? Brandishing a tool? I mean, he can't be, but he could be. Run on ahead, because there's that bridge. I don't want him to fall off and die. Again.
I think we've learned how to easily find zombie villagers.
Build a railway.
I was going to say do a tiny bit of mining at 25 past 10.
Yeah. True. Oh, fella. They've got quite a long engage range, haven't they?
Amber lamps, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Stay in there, okay?
This is not as fast as Babby were.
Yeah.
Is it 3? I technically 4, but our last one fetched out to this particular section of line.
Yeah.
No, what actually Pacho was from further inward. It's from this line, not the section I'm building on now, as well. I was doing my upgrade works. So your walking pace is faster than them, but your crouch pace is slower. You can slightly spook yourself by just watching them get steadily closer and closer as you're slowly moving away, slowly gaining on you. And you fall back. I'm at Tyson's market. The station, not the actual market.
On my way.
Where are you going? Come join. That's the fella. Stop attacking me, I'm trying to repair the railway. Stop it. Just trap me like that. Okay, there we go. I'm set off from Tyson's market. Living about. Numbers too. Hopefully they shouldn't trouble us any. Yeah, discovery is about using rails to keep them contained. Brilliant discovery.
Really changed the handling of it all.
Really did.
Just start carrying rails when we explore mines.
Oh yeah, you can just hem people off.
Create safe areas, yeah.
Now we know that zombies assumedly can't cross it because villagers can't cross it. Zombie villagers can't cross it. Spiders can, right?
I would think so. You can climb walls and stuff.
Guns
Like if
don't
they...
need-
Yeah. So if the spider can't cross the rails, there's a good chance they'll be able to just climb a wall next to it and
Yeah.
get over that way.
Can creepers?
See the
Very
sunset through the stone?
Oh nice, so did I. I can now anyway when I tend to look back at our new friend. Hey, there he is. Bye.
Bye.
Just
Yeah.
gonna leave me with it, huh?
Thought you might stop me there.
I wanted to see what happened if I didn't, if I just stood out and moved out the way.
If I hop out, I lose the cart.
I won't go as far without you.
Ah, won't it? Whoop.
No. They don't
See
travel
if I
as far
can-
empty as they do. Well, they travel furthest with a person.
Okay. There we go.
And I guess you could ride back towards me, and then I would body block you that time.
Been fooled before.
It's a long way between Tyson's Marker and Vault Zero when you're just walking.
Yeah, it is.
Not running, not riding, not on the train, just strolling. See somebody coming. They're just like they're in a lot of armor. I'll get the bow.
Yeah, use your armor-piercing ammunition.
Exactly. You kind of threw the wall there, friend.
Through the wall?
You look like you weren't on the rails. You'd got like you're on like the outside rail.
Hmm.
We're just inside the wall. That was quite alarming. But if you block as well, they gain on you. See the unsettling thing of just looking over your shield as this creature whose legs you can't see. I've named him nice.
Yeah.
Whose legs you can't see because your shield kind of floats towards your arms out, eyes fixed on you. Frightening. We're even out. About halfway to Vault Zero.
Can't tell if clothes torn beyond recognition or different style of clothing.
I think he's they are a tiger villager rather than a plains villager that we're used to.
Yeah.
But as you say, it could just be torn beyond recognition. See, there are other villages beyond the two we've encountered, you know.
So much out there that we haven't found yet. We should do some more
Yeah.
exploring sometime soon.
Shouldn't we? Shame we can't just push them into a minecart.
Yeah.
Send them flying on their way. Like, bye.
Yeah.
I know planning what form the railway would take. I thought that the great disadvantages of it being underground, A, it's just tunnels, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
And B, it's going to take a lot of work to mine it out compared to a surface one that you would just build on a surface. Or even an elevated one.
Yeah.
But you think about all the coal and iron we've found, and the sheer amount of stone it's generated, so it adds resources.
Yeah.
Also, it's completely safe. And apart from, when you're walking a zombie down it, of course.
Yeah. Not an intended usage of the railway.
True.
Vault Zero accepts no liability for accidents that may occur whilst walking a zombie down the railway.
Yeah, true.
See a station, I think. Nope, it's just a slope.
The steep slope up. So we're getting there. We're about what, 3/4 of the way to Vault Zero?
Yeah.
Because you've got the steep slope up, then we've got a bit of section, then a corner, then when it goes over that underground lake, then it's not far. I think the underground lake's really not far at all from Vault Zero. we see that, which is not visible yet. Too far away. Getting all sorts of ominous noises.
Did you fix the rails, by the way?
Yes.
Guess we're gonna have to break them again.
If it's daytime, I'll be fast.
Oh yeah.
We could always hold him there until night falls.
Ugh.
I think I see the lake up ahead. Made it nearly at vol 0. Still so far away from where we need to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking at clock. I don't know if I've got the time to do it today.
Could encase him in living iron.
True. Finish it off next week, maybe.
Yeah. He's got a name tag, so he should be fine.
That's true. Hopefully I shouldn't be too late next week. I'm off work. Yeah.
Ah, nice. Do you have exciting plans?
For me, I guess. I'm gonna. Sure, I should be going to my mum and dad's for a couple of days.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Boop. Ah, missed me. Then got some bits I want to sort in the house and that.
Yeah.
And what I would like to do is try and get some bit more sorted for a thing that I have intended, but we'll see if it ever comes off. Dawn, I think. Talked about it, I've alluded to it. I'm slowly drawing the pieces together.
Sounds exciting.
Thank you. Vault 0, here we are. Try and get me now, Benry. You can't, can you? Huh? Huh? Later, Lewis.
I hope I'm trapped here with a zombie.
Bye. Bye. So, my dear, and I'm looking at the clock, it's 20 to 11. I've got work in the morning.
Yeah, you wanna put some rail over here so we can't wander off, just in case. That's good. Let me get his attention. Wait. Really doesn't. Not interested in me.
Yeah, I try running away.
I cannot aggro him. Hey, buddy.
There he is.
There we go. Yeah, we stopped.
Sweet.
Good.
Good if though there were lots, other players who didn't know. One of them comes hurtling down here on train.
Yeah.
So, what? Not only is the rail cut, but there's just this zombie there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're using the rails to transport a zombie. Sorry we didn't tell anyone.
Rail-based zombie containment system.
Oh, so he's not attacking me? Does he not even attack over the rails?
Doesn't seem like it. I had to get right up to him to get hurt. Have to be on his square. Can't cross the living steel, I'm telling you. The living iron.
Like we were just attacking him. We both just slowly advanced towards him with shields up.
Yeah.
Alright. Great stuff. So next time then, we'll finish
Yeah.
transporting him up to the resurrection chamber, I guess.
Yeah.
Another liberated villager, I hope, unless something goes wrong, which I hope it won't. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Loomis, as always.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. It's been good. Hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope to see everybody next time.
We're back on Friday, 1900 GMT-ish.
Yeah, the team
Something
stream.
like that. Yeah. Maybe we'll be playing League. Maybe we're playing something else. We're probably playing League.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be good. So, thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope to see you all next time. Until then.
Bye,